What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Flatty Daddies. I'm down here on the lower Susquehanna fishing in the Maryland waters, and I'm going for blue cats because it's November 30th and flatheads just don't want to bite in the 40-degree water that we got. It was a nice toasty 30 degrees when I put in today. It's supposed to warm up to the mid-40s, but probably not till after I leave. We got some interesting conditions and I'll be talking about those, but I'm hoping for blue cats. They're in here. I'm just hoping that we got enough flow from them generating. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Alright, so I was hoping for a little bit more flow. They're calling for like 3,200 or 32,000 cubic feet per second, whatever that measurement is. Doesn't look like it's flowing all that hard though. It's supposed to cut down even more around 9 o'clock. Third rod out. The second one's already going down. Hope you guys can hear me. Testing out my new camera here, and I forgot my chest mount like usual. It's in my truck. So I'm gonna be yelling a little bit. Hopefully you can hear. I got the Hero 10 because I can now use batteries that can work in the cold weather. I was really having some issues before with the cameras. Always shutting off them. Really good sign though. I hope it keeps up like this. It does look like we did get into that. Can't help. This could be a good starter fish. So I'm fishing between 35 and 42 foot of water, I think, somewhere around there. And there's some rocks behind me. They usually stack up behind those rocks. It's a good starter fish for sure. That's on shad. I didn't bring any chicken. I just have 4 shad, frozen shad. But that I'll use all 4 of them. I was a little worried because this bait was a little on the stinky side when I was cutting it up, frozen. So I was a little concerned, but looking like it's working. All right, that's a healthy fish. All right, yeah, like I said, hopefully you guys can hear me. There's no external microphone. It's just a built-in one, and they're not always the best on GoPros, but look at this starter fish here. Way above eater class, getting into that really fun size. Try not to use Justin's term there, but look at that, he won't even keep his tail straight. Well, he's just gonna be a jerk the whole time. Some of them are gonna be like that, but yeah, what a start. 3 rods in, and the second rod to go out goes down. Woo! He just like porpoised up out of the water there. All right, let's keep this train going here. All right, so I'm completely not where I want to be. Not completely, but I'm really not where I wanted to be set up. So you see that pillar right there? I wanted to be more over to the left of that. So these 2 rods are probably right where that rock pile are. The ones on my right really are not at all where I want them to be. I'm gonna fish this for 15 minutes or so. If I don't get any more bites after that first one, I'll probably shift over a little bit because that's been a real hot spot for me. And like I said, I only have a limited window when this flow is supposed to be what it's going. It's not flowing that much right now, but I'd like to fish it while it's doing this. So we'll see what happens. there. Turn this a bit. We got one over this side. It's just not a countdown in my head. Start moving. I don't think this guy's gonna stop me because he's pretty small. But it's been about 10-15 minutes, and this is I had a little cat, and then this guy. Other than that first one, I think I'm gonna just shift over, and while I'm doing that, I'm probably gonna go get my chest mount so you can hear me, because I know that road's gonna be making a pile of noise. I don't know how much you can hear me, so yeah, I think I'm gonna bring this guy in, start reeling all my other stuff in, get my harness, and then come on right back up to just go over to the left a little bit. Thought he was. I was thinking about keeping him, but he's definitely bigger than that. So nice. Hopefully you can see this with the sun behind me. I think I got it kind of out of the view. There he is, just a hair smaller than that first one. Just like the bread and butter size fish down here. And there's a pile of them. They just have to be biting. Well, maybe I won't be moving, or just yet, because we got one behind me here. See this guy in? Oh, this is a little better. Nice. Oh man, this place can be amazing when they're biting. Like today. There's days you'll come down here and just, it'll be like there's no fish in the river. Like this where you the price you pay when you fish with a bunch of lines. Some tricks here and there about fixing it. Yeah, it's definitely a good fish. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you know, but anybody that's new to seeing my videos, or at least videos of me fishing this area, don't expect Potomac level fish, James River level fish here. There's a pile of blues in here, but they're just not quite at the same size as the Potomac or James fish. Oh, spinning. Yeah. That's Maymaker down here. It really is. Woo! I'm going to bring him in up here because it's getting pretty icy back where I'm at. That's a chunky fish. Yeah, it's getting real icy on deck. Luckily I got my life jacket, and this jacket's got a little bit of flotation built in too, so hopefully I don't go in, but if I do, I got a chance. But all right, let me save this clip here and I'll start showing you these fish. All right, I showed you this guy. He's going. I was going to do like a double shot, but I just want to get back in the water. So I want to weigh this guy. He's definitely worth weighing, in my opinion. All right. Yeah, hitting that 30-pound mark. 29.9, 30. It's close enough for me to call it a 30. Look at that fish. Woo! And I've only been fishing for, well, about 20 minutes. Let me turn this just in case for some reason he's being silhouetted. He probably is. But I don't want to turn the camera around the other way, just in case we get a giant takedown. But look at that fish. Woo! They get bigger in here, but this is a solid, almost, not trophy class, but just a solid fish for in here. You might get a 40. I'm sure there's been like 50s out of here, but man, they're nothing as common as they are on some of these other big blue cat rivers. That is a very, Very happy, satisfying fish right there. I'm stoked. I want to start, well, I don't know, like I want to move over. I want to get that other mount so you can hear me better. But it's kind of hard to leave the spot, so I might give it another 10 minutes and see what it does. So, yeah, don't leave fish when they're biting. It's a hard rule to follow sometimes, but you really should stick with it. Not a bad size catfish. I came back for my mount. There's a freaking bald eagle chewing at this thing. All right, set back up where I wanted to be the first time. Hopefully you all hear me pretty good. I got the new camera on my chest here. Doesn't look a whole lot different, but if you see that pillar, I'm on the other side of it. And it's deeper water. There's some real big rocks behind me. And I marked some fish behind it. So that's what I'm gonna fish. By deeper water, I mean like more of the rods are gonna be in the 45-foot range instead of the 35-foot range. The weatherman was wrong on the wind, but actually I'm glad they were wrong. It's supposed to be blowing upriver, like 6 to 9 miles per hour upriver, but it's actually going with the flow, which is kind of weird. I don't know why we're getting so much chop on the water. Maybe there's some kind of undertow. I don't know. Shouldn't be getting chop, but we are. But it's nothing unbearable. Nothing like I get on the other river. So just gonna put them all out and hope for the best here. Probably gonna get a few snags in here though. Like I said, it's a massive rock I'm fishing. They like structure, and there's not as much structure around here as you might think. Upper Susquehanna, all rock. Lower Susquehanna, a little bit of rock. All right, let's see if it was a mistake moving and spending all that time getting this camera. Hopefully fish are still biting. Hopefully they're biting in this spot. I gotta be really careful though. Pulling in that anchor and leaving some fish down here. I got a pile of ice. Some of it's water, some of it's fish slime. It's all slippery. He hammered it. I was reeling stuff in. Wow, what a takedown. Hopefully the other camera captured that. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, well, obviously I was getting ready to move. There's 2 rods in already. Guess that's not going to happen. I don't know. Been here for 20 minutes at least, and this is the first sign of life in this spot. Oh, but it's a good sign of life. Hopefully he stays on because he's not feeling all that bad. Oh, he's swimming up now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This guy's moving. We'll just do the rod shuffle here, go all the way around. Keep him out of the anchor rope and get him over to where my my net is. Oh yeah, he's pounding that line. I mean, he's not, I don't think he's as big as that 30. Oh, come on. Come on, Corey, you idiot. You knew that was there. Ah. Freaking amateur. I'm gonna lose this fish because I'm an idiot. At least he's being good right now. Alright, back into it. There's 25 minutes on this camera right here. It's gonna be a long clip. It's been a very gracious fish though, working with my troubles. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be beefy. Gonna be a good beefy fish. Oh, yep. Yeah, solid 20 something. Another dude on that demon dragon. Woo! He's in the net. Yeah. Try to keep him down in this cubby area so that if I do, it probably is going to freeze up. I think I'm still below freezing. That way, if I slip, at least I got more area to fall. I don't have to worry about going overboard. Yeah. There he is. Solid 23-pound fish here. Only number 4 of the day. It slowed down after I went back and got my other harness and everything, but that's all right. It was worth the wait for a guy like this. Been in this spot for 25 minutes. I was reeling stuff in the move, and this guy freaking hammer timed it. Yeah, that's what it's all about. It ain't fought good the whole time, so I'm pretty stoked. Get out of here, fish. Woo! Went back home. It's gonna be a good day. But my lines are in. One fish in 25 minutes. A little slow, even if it's a good one. I'm gonna try a different spot just because it had some monsters in it before for me. So let's see what happens. He's still on there. All right, I was taking a leak. I just got set up. Should have known it was gonna bite when I was taking a leak. All right, so we got anchor rope right there and a jet, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but he's not a monster, but I love it when they hit suspended. Might have to bring another one up and try to get it going, get it suspended. So I tried another spot in between and didn't catch anything, so I moved to this bridge, which is very hit or miss for me, but when it hits it, man, it can be really good. So they didn't mark a whole lot of catfish looking things. They did mark some what looked like perch or some other kind of bait fish. So hopefully the catfish that are here to feed. Woo! Another porker. And he left me my bait. Look at that. Let's see. Got 4 minutes on the camera. So yeah, not bad. Almost 5, I guess I should say. Thanks for hitting the suspended rod there, bud. Appreciates that. Yeah. He's trying to fight me. There he is. Nice little 10-pounder or so. Maybe 12, I don't know. But that's a good first fish of the spot. I hope we get a little bit more, but man, I love seeing the suspended rods go down. That's crazy. So get that back out there, suspend it again, and see if that's the ticket. I thought I saw this thing tap, and I was just gonna pull it up to suspend it, and we got a little guy on here. Maybe he's not super small. Yeah, he's not super small. This is out sitting in the 50 foot range. You know what? I was gonna keep some fish. This might be it right here. Might be my keeper. Turning the nugs. Little fat. He's a little wide. I'll let him go. Alright. Well, you didn't see it on this camera, but hopefully the one on my chest picked it up pretty good. Smallest of the day. I seriously consider keeping him, but he's just a tad on the big side for that. If I catch anything smaller, I'll probably keep him for a sandwich. Fry him up. Eat him. Okay. Yep. Yeah, man, this spot's producing. Yeah, that one doesn't feel too bad, actually. Now I gotta play the dance to get him away from all these lines that are suspended right behind my boat. He's all right. Kind of bringing him up a little faster than I'd like to in this deep water, just because I'm worried about all these lines. I'll make sure he burps out. I have to bust into my third shad here. Yeah, he's not a bad fish. Yeah, he's definitely tangled now, Bubba. Oh, got it. Sweet. The weight was just wrapped around. Hey, nice. He's still got the bait on there. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, all right. He was starting to look a little smaller than I thought, but now he's on the boat. He's a porker. Whatever they got in here to eat, they've got tons of it apparently. Now I'm gonna use the grippers because I don't have my gloves on right now and I don't feel like getting chewed up or slimed up. I always eat food on the way home. It's nice when you don't get super slimy. It's really muddy on that side. I wonder what the heck he was doing down there. All right. Third fish of this spot in no time at all, man. I'm digging this. Rapid action, rapid fire catfish here, and they're hitting them good. Most of them. The one didn't, but whatever. Boom. Some of these fish, they get so disoriented they just swim into the bottom of the boat. But he left me that bait, so I'm just gonna get it right back out. Well, looks like they cut back flow pretty much completely. Just the slightest bit right now, and the bite pretty much stopped. It's been 20 minutes since that last fish. I'll wait it out another 10, see what happens, but that's probably the end of the day. All right, y'all, it's a little earlier than I'd like to leave, but you know, what can you do? When the flow stops here, so does the bite. It's just how it goes. They were supposed to stop it at 9. I think they ran a little bit longer than they were calling, so I'm not going to complain, but you know, I sat out here pretty late even after they stopped, and nothing came from it. So I'm going to slowly pack up. I doubt you'll see anything more. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. It's not my usual river, so hopefully you like that change of pace. I'll see you next time.